Okay, so how do I do this again? How do I YouTube? Okay. Hey guys, it is Samantha, and today I just wanted to talk about autism and what it means to me. And you can see the beautiful pride flag in the background of my room and my beautiful paintings that my best friend made for me for like Christmas or my birthday, I forget. In this video, I'm going to talk about my autism and what it means to me and kind of my story and just kind of try and answer questions that maybe even non-autistic people have. In the comments, if you have any questions, I'll try my best to answer them. And yeah, so you might either know me as It Is Catastic, the TikTok account I have, or you might know me from my old Animal Jam videos. If you do, I'm sorry. Anyway, today I am going to be talking about my autism. So I was autistic. I'm still autistic, obviously. So I was diagnosed when I was 2. So I was one of the early ones, and it was mainly because I just randomly stopped speaking. So basically, I just stopped speaking, and Mum was like, okay, this is weird. So I went to a doctor or some place that diagnoses autistic people, and I ended up getting diagnosed. And at the time, I was very young, so I don't remember anything about it. But yeah, there's a whole spectrum, and there's whole like a million like things and traits that we have. Like, for example, one thing I really struggle with is socializing with like new foods, and change is scary. I think the main thing about autistic people is we have special interests. Like, one of my special interests being Danganronpa. And basically, autism is like a spectrum. We see the world differently. Like, example would be like, I don't know, like a neurotypical could see something as this, and we could see it in another way, or perceive the world in like a completely different light. It doesn't, And I just want to also say that I don't speak for all autistics. This is my experience. So yeah, autistic people, there's a lot of us. AFABs are misdiagnosed or like less likely to get diagnosed. So me being me, and autism runs rapid in my family, so like that's also another bonus, I guess, to me getting that diagnosis. And I was really lucky, but also cursed in some ways, because everyone knew I was different. People would bully me for being different. Since it's like, by the time I post this, April will be like over, but it's like autism. Why is that? You know what, never mind. So things we do that neurotypicals may do, but not as much. We stim, which is self-stimulatory behavior, which we benefit from a lot because it helps us function properly, like this, or just certain types of stims. We have chew stims, tactile stims, auditory stims, and visual stims. There's probably more that I can name. I mean, I'm fidgeting with this right now. We're very keen on that kind of stuff. Like, one thing I want to say is, please, if you're like a subscriber or whatever from It Is Catastic, please don't see me the like a different way. I'm still It Is Catastic. I'm still me. I'm still I've changed, but I'm not like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want people to think, oh, you're autistic and you don't look it. And I'm like, autism doesn't really have a look. It doesn't really affect your like face. It's more of a mind neurological disorder. That's why it is, and it falls under the neurodivergent label. So I struggled a lot with school because schools didn't know how to treat me properly. They were just kind of like, hey, she's autistic, but I don't know what to do with her, and no one really taught me stuff properly, so that's fun. anyways, like, I just feel like I'm misunderstood a lot, especially as an autistic, because I'm either seen as rude, spoiled, or all kinds of stuff, which I try my best not to be there, seem like those things, but it's hard to really, you know. And I've learned like that I shouldn't be like judged for these things. I should be like, and if people judge, then like screw them. Honestly, like, I mean, there's a huge difference between judgmental people and just people who don't understand and are just ignorant. And I'm happy to educate ignorant people, but people that just constantly judge and judge and judge and pick. So, anyways, I just wanted to say that. Stupid car! Shut up, car. There's various things with autism. I can't just like be like, oh, it's this, and then it's this. There's so many levels and things other than just high functioning and low functioning. There's a middle ground, and there's so much more than people seem to know. Like, and Autism Speaks is a hate group, so think before you use the puzzle piece and light it up blue. Like, if you're autistic and you still want to use those, fine. But I just want to let everyone know who isn't autistic or might not be aware. Autism Speaks makes us look like burdens, and like autism ruins like marriages and stuff. So there's that. We usually like using the rainbow infinity or red instead. There's all types of like things people use, but just use whatever you're comfortable with, fellow autistics. And I feel like socially, that's one of my struggles, and I think that's a main struggle with a lot of autistics, because we perceive everything differently. We don't know cues and stuff, and I feel like it's almost like having everyone already knows, like neurotypicals, non-autistic people have like that tutorial in their heads on what's socially acceptable, what not. But I and other autistics don't get that tutorial. Like, it's like no one gave us the social guide. We had to learn along the way and get bullied and made fun of because we don't know what we're doing. So yeah, that's basically that. And here's one of my fidgets. Ew, hair. I have many fidgets, and I think I want to make a video on my fidgets because, yeah, I think this is going to be a short video. Just for my non-autistics out there, if you have an autistic person, don't assume things, and also treat them with respect and understand their boundaries. And to my fellow autistics watching, I love you, and just so you know, you're valid. And yeah, like, if you're like self-diagnosed, that's fine, as long as you like put like the research and stuff and not just like, you know. So I hope this video was helpful, and I hope you enjoyed. I just wanted to put that out there on my YouTube channel. I don't think I've ever said that before, just because I was afraid of judgment, and now I'm like, screw it, I don't care if someone's gonna unsub or whatever just because I'm autistic. Then I guess they're not really worth my like time, honestly. Like, I'm just done. Oh my god. Getting calls. I thought I put it on do not disturb. You know what, screw it. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed. If you did, consider subscribing, liking, commenting, whatever, and I'll see you whenever. Bye.